G'day everyone, Buck up in North Queensland for another video clip from the Townsville show here, and I'm with Vicki from the Camping Mat Warehouse. And these guys, Brad's behind the camera, everyone. He wouldn't come on camera, he's a bit shy, so he's got roped in as cameraman. Vicki, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Vicki and Brad are from Newcastle, everyone. I know a heap of people that follow my YouTube channel are from Newcastle, so they'll all be watching this.
Yep.
And you're friends with Jean from Shady Gear,
that's right.
which is fantastic. And this is your first time up at the North Queensland shows.
Correct, yes.
So it's a bit warmer up here.
Yeah.
And it's nearly winter time, and all the Mexicans guys and the cockroaches, they're all sweating it out up here. So it's good to see. This is winter time for us. Camping Mat Warehouse.
Yes.
How long have you and Brad been doing it? Where did it start? How did you get into it?
So we started doing the show circuit pretty much back in 2018. We also own another company called Aussie Block and Chalk, so it's a leveling product company, and we're doing that at shows, and we thought, oh, we'd like to do some other stuff as well. The opportunity came for us to be able to sell camping mats, so we decided to take that on, and eventually we decided to bring in our own range of mats so we can improve on the designs and the quality and the finishes, and basically provide solutions for customers who need a good quality camping mat.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at some of the designs here soon, guys. Some really nice designs, and some from massive ones, and I'm sure you've got all different sizes. We'll get you to explain the different sizes and all that. One thing that people will be asking in the comment section is there are some caravan parks that don't allow these type of mats and all that. Do you want to have a little bit of a say about that? Because there's a lot of parks down south that you are approved in.
Oh, absolutely. We're even approved to come up here as well. We've got our camping mat out now at a Discovery Park, and there's no issues at all.
Yeah.
Our mats are a breathable mat. They do allow the dirt and the sand to go through, which also means air and water and everything goes through the mat as well.
Brad's just had kittens, everyone. The back screen just went black on him, and he's gone all wobbly and that. He thought he blew the camera. It's all good, Brad. She's still going, mate. So anyway, what we were talking about?
We were talking about how our mats are a breathable mat. We use them everywhere. We do about 36 caravan shows a year just ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we use our caravan mat at every single show, plus at all of our campsites, and we've never had any issues.
Yeah.
They are very, very popular.
Yep.
We do sell around 6,000 mats a year.
Holy dooly, 6,000 a year. And you can see there, you can actually put your fingernail, if you wanted to, put your fingernail through.
You can even peg through. So if you're using a swag or a tent, you can actually guide a standard tent peg through our mats without damaging them as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, and we'll have a look at some of the designs and that soon, and the different types of thing. But I was just saying to you before, even when you're at a caravan park, everyone, a lot of the time you come out of the caravan and you're on a cement slab. These things are so much nicer underfoot.
Oh yeah,
to walk out on this, nice and soft. You can get the blower out each morning, blow them off and all that type of stuff. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we make the thickest of all the different brands of recycled mats. There's a lot out there. Like if you start googling mats, you're going to get a plethora of options there. We make the one that's thickest, so it's nice and soft, perfect if you've got kids or you like to walk around with no shoes on. Or if you've got pets, they're perfect for those as well. We also do like a double stitch binding, so they're nice and strong. So if you're putting them down like in our outback areas, like we do the Big Red Bash and we do Monday, all of those outback areas, you want to have durability. So we have the double stitch binding. That's all done with monofilament, so it's not going to break down in the sun. We don't use cotton. We also don't use metal eyelets, we do stainless steel. We make sure we're getting the best quality
stainless eyelets. And come in nice and close there, Brad, and have a look at the
find an eyelet.
They do, you can feel it when you pinch it with your fingers, you can feel how thick they actually are. So stainless eyelets, really good double stitch binding there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're not going to fall apart on you. They're bloody well made. So
and this mat, like this mat here, is a 4-meter mat, and if you want to feel how nice and light that is.
And as you know, guys, weight is a big thing with caravans. That's not too bad at all, is it? It's quite light. It's very, very light. So for the size of it, it is a very light item. Hey, the other thing I want to touch on, I saw a sign over there before. I didn't know you did this. Donations from every one of your mat sales goes to veterans, which is pretty close to my heart, everyone. I've served overseas myself, Where did that come from?
Well, we have a good friend that is also a veteran like yourself, and he put us onto that a couple of years ago, and we continue to support him every 12 months. We'll make a donation to, based on how many mats we sold, we'll send some cash in that direction to help out our vets.
Oh, good on you. I really appreciate that from all of us. It means a lot to us that you're thinking of all the veterans and all that type of stuff. So there you go, guys, a little Aussie company from Newcastle that, you know, giving a bit back to veterans charity and that. Doesn't matter what charity it is. Just give a bit back and that. You know, I'm passionate with charity as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So what we might do is, before I do that, the other thing you've said is, guys, you know, I always support little businesses that support me and support my charities. Well, you've said that, you know, from time to time you're going to, you know, for one of our charity events or whatever, the Camping Mat Warehouse is going to give us a mat and that, and they're absolutely fantastic for whether you've got a caravan, a camper trailer, you're going out to the big red bash, and you're going to mix it in the red dirt out there. These would be fantastic out there.
All of these mats were there last year, and there was so much rain at Birdsville, and they got completely covered in mud. Just let it dry, lift them up, shake them off, and look, they're still here today, off and going, and that's been nearly 12 months ago. Yeah, no,
they're good quality. You can tell just by feeling them. They're really, they're almost spongy, aren't they, when you pinch them? Right, so what we'll do is we'll have a walk around now, have a look at some of the designs. Who comes up with the designs, actually? Because there's some good ones.
This is me. So this is me and my computer and a little bit of drawing. I do a little bit of digital artwork for all of these mats. Everything is uniquely mine. Like the picture on the orange and the black and grey mats, they're both taken from a photo that I took out in Orange in New South Wales. So they're being manipulated into a mat. So then I'm bringing a little bit of Australia back in as well. A bit of our coastline.
So you just don't get on Alibaba and pick a design and then you actually come up with the designs and then get a company to make them. They are made overseas.
They are definitely made overseas. We don't recycle the best in Australia, so we've got to get our raw products from Indonesia to be sent to our factories for manufacturing. And then they send a perfectly good mat back to us, and we go from there.
The thing. Right, we'll go around and have a look at some of the designs and go through some of the sizes, because I know a lot of the people out there will be going, oh, these mats are too big for a camper trailer. So run us through some of the popular sizes. And then the other thing I was going to mention before I forget, your website. If people want to get on and have a look at all the mats, we'll mention your website.
It's really hard. campingmatwarehouse.com.au.
Well, there you go, campingmatwarehouse.com.au. Nice, easy one. I'll put the link up in the thing as I normally do. So anyway, I might take over the camera off Brad. He looks like he's about to go down with heat stroke there. And you can show us some of the camping mats,
Yeah, that'd be great. So that one there is our coast mat. It comes in every different size that we have. So 3 by 1.8, a doormat, 4 by 2.4, 5 by 2.4, and 6 by 2.4. Fully reversible, so you get the blue on one side, on the opposite side, the dark sky with the blue palm tree and the blue ground. So a popular mat for those that like the beach and a little bit of feeling about being near the coast.
So that's all. I was thinking, just a little demo so you could see that, but that's actually a doormat.
That's actually a doormat.
So
we make them to match our big mats, because people like to get a big mat and a matching doormat as well. These little doormats are also great under your camp shower. If you have an outdoor shower off your caravan, you can peg them down, because the water goes through the mat, gets you out of the dirt, off the grass, so you can shower on them. We've known people to also roll them up and take them to the public showers, so they don't have to wear their thongs in the shower.
Yeah, great idea. Yes.
Or if you've got little ones, you can get them dressed on that, so they're not putting on wet clothes. They've got a dry floor underneath them as well.
I wouldn't have thought of that unless you just said that. So there, it gives other people ideas out there. They go, never thought of that. Might be worth getting a couple of those.
And they retail for $25 online. If you get one at the show, they're $20.
Is that right? $25 online?
Yeah, and if you get one at the show, they're $20.
I honestly thought they would have been dearer than that. That's very good value.
Yeah. So the next one is our biggest seller ever. So this is based on the design, the photo from Orange that I mentioned earlier on. Comes in every single size as well. Dark sky on the other side, light sky. Very, very popular. Those are like a Australian outback.
Yeah, absolutely. The horses and the birds, the windmill.
Yeah, the kangaroos and stuff like that.
Nice stuff,
really good. So moving on, this one here is our caravan camping one. So obviously it's a bit of a whimsical design. So people like the light and the dark grey because it doesn't show up the dirt quite as much as the darker colours. It also reflects a lot of light if you're putting it inside under a gazebo or under your awning.
Yep.
Very popular. Turn it around on the other side and you've got a darker sky and a light colour forward drive.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So we do have a horse range of mats as well. So this is a newer range that we brought out for Equitana. That's down in Victoria. It's been going really, really well. People do like the horse and foal. We also have a ranch version.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
This comes in the bronze and the black. It only comes in a doormat, a 3x1.8 and a 5-metre mat.
Yeah. The red one's nice. I like that. Yeah, that's the country one again.
It's exactly the same picture, but
different colours.
So people that like a bit of punch of colour, these ones are really, really popular. And again, the dark sky on the other side of it.
Yeah, beautiful. And there's a couple more around the thing. Brad's holding one here.
Yeah, there's the diamond one. This one's a little easier to see. You can see the reverse on the diamond. It's just based off something simple. You know, someone doesn't want anything overly complicated, so it was just a simple design mat. Because there's a lot of people that don't like to be super bold.
No, that's right. They just like the simple things and that, and that's a nice pattern. And then the reverse one there.
Yeah, that's right. So you can see how the colours actually reverse on each other. All of our doormats have got the little tags, where our big mats have all got the eyelets in them.
Yeah, they're even good for home, eh?
Yeah, they're perfect. Yeah,
perfect for home, not just camping.
Yeah. So a couple more left. So we've got our horse ranch mat. This is a navy light grey. Is it based on basically people that are just lovers of horses?
Yeah.
Again, this one comes in the doormat, the 3x1.8 and a 5x2.4. Was very popular down at Equitana. We did have a really good amount of sales at that one.
Yeah.
And we do get them from a lot of horse lovers. We do get a lot of sales that one.
Yeah.
The next one is our swish mat. Now that one there is a 3-tone mat, so it's got 3 different colours going through it. It's got a light grey, a dark grey and black. Really good for hiding footprints. People love it.
Yeah.
It matches a lot of the stripes that are on your Winnebagos and a lot of your caravans. Even if as you pan around you'll see that not everything's as straight and angular as it
absolutely
used to be, and people do like curves, so that's where this one came into play. And again, reversible as well, with it slightly darker on the other side.
Yeah, oh, they look really good. And the mats here, you've got, as I said, up to the big 6-metre ones for your largest of caravans.
And
then you're down just behind you there is the 5-metre.
This is our most popular size. So if you've got a caravan that's around 17 to 20 foot, this is a perfect size to fit under your awning.
Yeah.
So always when you think you're going to buy a mat, you always measure from awning arm to awning arm, get the closest metre. Something like this weighs only 5 kilos, so they're nice and light.
Yeah.
If you've got a dual axle van, they're perfect for that. Even the big dual axles, they're like the family van. This is like your 21 foot and above. Even these are only 6 kilos.
Yeah.
And they suit your big vans. Once you get down, the next size down is your 4. They're your single axle caravan size.
Okay. Yeah, for your little your hybrids and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
The 4-metre. So so 6 down to
a doormat.
Yeah, down to a doormat, basically. We'll have a look at some of the big 6-metre ones over here that you've got laid out.
So this is a swish grey on the ground here. You can actually see the length that I put on here. So if you were to buy a 4-metre mat, you'll see that that's the size of a 4 for your single axle. That's the size for your dual axle, then your big family van.
Wow.
This one here's your country orange mat. These ones here are around 3-year-old as well, and they've done at least about 90 shows by now.
And they're still in good condition.
Yeah, they're still off.
So they wear. They don't.
Oh, they wear.
Two trips and you're gone.
No, this is a long-term commitment. This one.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one's a nice popular. It's got a lot of colour in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, suits a lot of people that like the coastal outlooks and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And these are your smaller ones over here.
This is like a picnic blanket size one, and that's only a 1.8 by 1.8. Comes in a couple of different sizes. Then the 3 by 1.8, perfect for swags, rooftop tents, small campers.
Yeah.
Your small like camper van sort of thing. Nice and light too. These ones are only a kilo.
Yeah. You just said something before.
What's that?
Picnic rug.
Yes, that's what.
Absolutely brilliant, mate. Yeah. For a picnic rug.
This is our picnic blanket size, and Brad will get on the other one there.
Yeah.
This is our alfresco design. So this one here is a really nice design as well. So I'll be seeing if you were to flip it over to the other side, you'll see the reverse of the pattern there.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Even for people, young kids that like going to the park and whatever, just throw one down. over the grass and that. Absolutely fantastic.
Mats are really popular with people with children. We do sell a lot to preschools
Yes.
because they are non-slip to start off with, but they're also really easy to clean and they won't scald. So when children like are playing, they want something soft to play on and they're not going to get burnt by something hot under them as well.
Speaking of cleaning, hot soapy water and a broom, soft broom or something?
Not even hot. You can just use regular soapy water, hose it off. We generally just let the rain do its thing and that keeps them clean. But if they do get really dirty, you can use a pressure washer on the fan. You can disinfect them if you've got children or pets or allergies.
Okay. Yeah. What are these Larry ones over here that have just taken my eye?
So those ones are our beach rolls. So we actually are doing a free giveaway at the caravan show with our beach rolls. They're really popular for the little ones to take to the beach, so then their wet towel doesn't get covered in sand.
Yeah.
Sitting down the beach.
I might go and I'll go over and have a quick look at that one. So, you know, it's not just for caravanning and camping. You've just come up with a heap of other picnics, putting it under your swag, because nothing worse than putting your swag up. You go to roll your swag up in the morning and it's all wet.
That's exactly
from the dew coming back up from the grass.
It's just not that. You don't want to play in the dirt.
No,
like
exactly
you're
right.
Getting out, you haven't got your shoes on yet. The last thing you want to be doing is standing in the dirt.
So there you go for all you Novocastrians down there that like going to the beach. There you go.
Like the beach. We
little
like the
beach mat.
And the beach.
So you keep the sand and that down as well.
We give those away for free at the caravan shows.
And you're saying the sand actually can fall through the weave.
Yeah, the weave is actually woven enough so you can actually.
Yeah, well there you go. So you can.
So it goes through. Yeah.
All right, beauty.
So we also do a mat screw pack. So this mat screw's got a flat top. So when it sits nicely in our eyelets, it won't stub your toe on it.
Yeah.
It comes with a torque bit as well. So if you take your drill with you, it's easy in, easy out. They won't leave rust marks on your mats, which is really important. The last thing you want is like rusty marks. And they're safer when you've got children walking around in bare feet. Yeah,
it's important to peg your mat out if you can. There's less chance of people tripping over and pulling a hammy.
Or the wind blowing it up.
It'd be me pulling a hamstring by tripping over it. So you sell those as well?
Yeah, we sell those. They're $20 generally at the caravan shows, and they come in a little handy carry bag, ready to go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the prices, and I'm not just saying this, I'm just looking at the prices here, guys.
Yeah.
They're your show prices. They're very reasonable for what you get. Look at the size of the 6 metre mat.
Yeah,
$220. That's very reasonable.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be dearer than that, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, we've had customers that have owned recycled mats for years that keep coming back and telling us just how wonderful they've always been. Yeah. Yeah, so they've been reliable. They come in great mats, and we love to hear it, and people tell us that all the time.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Righto, guys, there you go. That's a quick look around. See you again tomorrow and Sunday.
Yes.
Hopefully you do some good. Saturday will be quite busy, hopefully.
Well, generally they are on a Saturday at the caravan shows.
Yeah, you're the best one. So anyway, it's your first time up here. Thanks for coming up to North Queensland.
It's been great so far.
Yeah, you're going to the Cowboys game tomorrow night?
Oh, I think Brad will. I think I'll just stay home.
Go and cheer the Cowboys on against Paulie Martin's Manly. So anyway, guys, get on there. campandmatwarehouse.com.au. Get in and support the guys. Great little Aussie company from Newcastle, husband and wife team that are getting in, having a crack. Offered to support me and my charity, you know, from time to time, giving me a mat or something as a giveaway prize or something for charity. I really appreciate that. And the one that's even more important to me, you donate some of the stuff from here to veterans charities, which is absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much again for doing that. It means a lot to a lot of the boys out there. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the thing. Thanks for having a chat with us. It's nice actually meeting you. Jan has told me about you guys, and I finally got to meet you. So absolutely fair. You're not bad for a bunch of New South Wales.
Oh no, don't hold it against us. Okay.
All right, guys, make sure get in and support them, mate. Catch you again next time, and thanks a lot for watching. See ya.
Thanks.